Have you ever wondered what lies ahead in the future of renewable energy? Picture this. Vast bodies of water shimmering under the sun, not just reflecting the sunlight, but harnessing it, turning it into energy. Welcome to the realm of floating solar, or, as it's also known, floating photovoltaics or floating solar photovoltaic. Floating solar is a relatively new yet rapidly growing sector of the renewable energy industry. The concept is simple. Instead of installing solar panels on rooftops or open land, they're mounted on floats on bodies of water. This could be anything from a small pond to a large reservoir, even the sea if the conditions are right. But how does it work, you may ask? Well, it's the same principle as traditional solar power. The sun's rays are captured by the solar panels, which then convert this energy into electricity. This electricity is then fed into the grid for use in homes, businesses, and industry. The difference lies in the location of the panels. By floating on water, they avoid many of the issues associated with land-based installations. One of the major benefits of floating solar is it makes use of space that is generally unutilized. Land, particularly in densely populated areas, is a precious commodity. By installing solar panels on water, we can generate power without using up valuable land resources. Moreover, floating solar panels can actually be more efficient than their land-based counterparts. Water has a cooling effect on the panels, which helps to increase their efficiency as solar panels operate better at lower temperatures. This cooling effect also extends the lifespan of the panels, making them a more cost-effective solution in the long run. In addition, floating solar installations can also provide environmental benefits. They can reduce water evaporation, which is particularly beneficial in arid regions where water conservation is crucial. They also limit the growth of harmful algae by blocking sunlight, thus improving water quality. Now, let's take a tour around the globe and see how various countries are harnessing the power of floating solar in innovative ways. Our first stop is Japan. The country is considered a pioneer in floating solar technology, boasting the world's largest floating solar power plant. The Yamakura Dam Reservoir in Chiba Prefecture is home to a massive floating solar farm that generates enough power for nearly 5,000 households. This innovative project not only saves land space, but also reduces water evaporation and controls algae growth. Next, we jet off to the Netherlands. Here, floating solar panels are being used to power water treatment plants, creating a synergy between clean energy generation and water management. This not only provides a renewable source of energy, but also helps in maintaining the quality of the Netherlands' water supply. Finally, we head to China, where large-scale floating solar installations are being placed on fish farms. This dual-purpose use of water bodies not only maximizes the utilization of space, but also protects the aquatic life by limiting direct sunlight and reducing water temperature. These examples underline the versatility and adaptability of floating solar technology. They demonstrate how, with a little creativity and strategic planning, countries can harness the power of the sun in ways that were unimaginable just a few years ago. Let's now turn our attention to North America, where floating solar is also making waves. Starting off with the United States, the sunny state of California is leading the pack. Vineyards here are installing floating solar panels on their irrigation ponds. This innovative approach not only generates renewable energy but also reduces water evaporation and preserves precious water resources in this drought-prone region. The dual benefits of clean energy production and water conservation make this a win-win solution for the wine industry. Moving north to Canada, floating solar is being used to power off-grid communities. Remote lakes are being equipped with floating solar installations, reducing reliance on diesel generators and lowering carbon emissions. This is a game-changer for these communities, offering a sustainable and reliable power source while protecting the pristine Canadian environment. These examples from North America further demonstrate the versatility and potential of floating solar technology, offering a glimpse of a sustainable future powered by this innovative energy solution. Voiceover. Let's continue our exploration of North American floating solar practices. We now take you to the Sunshine State of Florida, where floating solar takes on a new dimension. Here, wastewater treatment ponds are being transformed into power generators thanks to floating solar installations. This ingenious approach offers dual benefits. It not only generates clean energy, but also enhances water quality by preventing the growth of harmful algae. This innovative practice is yet another testament to the potential of floating solar technology in North America. It's clear that the region is not just embracing this technology but also innovating and finding new ways to harness its benefits. From preserving water resources in California's vineyards to powering off-grid communities in Canada and now improving water quality in Florida, North America is truly riding the wave of floating solar technology. As we wrap up this segment, it's worth noting that these practices are not only environmentally friendly but also economically viable. This makes floating solar a promising technology not just for North America but for the rest of the world. And with that, let's move on to our next segment, where we summarize the key points of our discussion. We'll be recapping all the important points we've discussed. The concept of floating solar, or more technically known as floating photovoltaics, refers to a revolutionary way of harnessing solar energy by situating solar panels on water bodies. This inventive method helps in conserving precious land, enhances the efficiency of panels because of the cooling effect exerted by water, extends the panel's lifespan, and contributes to environmental welfare by reducing water evaporation and curbing the proliferation of algae. As we cast our gaze towards the horizon of renewable energy, we find floating solar standing as a beacon of hope, efficiency, and eco-friendliness. This is no longer just a glimpse of the future, but a reality that is taking shape right before our very eyes. The daily rise and fall of the sun brings reassurance that its immense energy is being utilized in ever-evolving, sustainable manners. At AK Energy Consulting, we offer a wide range of environmental consulting services to help you achieve your sustainability goals. Contact us today to schedule a consultation with one of our experts.